this day.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd. Yay, just in time, almost time for the holiday, yes. July 4th. But it's also National Eat Your Beans Day. So we're going to talk to you a little bit about beans, and they've been around forever.
Yes.
So we've got some good history for you right after Ken tells us who's on today.
All right. Well, on our show today from the GRF board, Annette Soul is here, and Annette, she's the vice president, but she acted as the board president on Tuesday because Beth was away. So we're going to get a recap of what happened with that meeting, and also a very nice check was presented to the foundation of Laguna Woods Village. So we'll talk about that as well.
Right.
And also we're going to bring you a segment with AutoNation Toyota. And we are also going to have the South Orange County Community College District here in the form of David Lang. He is one of the trustees. And then finally, the Senior Center. It'd only be Shirley today, but that's fine.
And she always has great stuff.
She has very good stuff.
She does.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so it is National Eat Your Beans Day. And, that has a lot to do with that. But before we go to that, I'm going to tell you about our meetings. There is a Mutual 50 Activities Committee meeting in the Towers Board Room, and that'll start at 11. Then we have the Village Energy Task Force meeting, which will be in the boardroom at 1:30. Okay, so this day celebrates the bean vegetable in all sizes, shapes, and colors. Beans, legumes, date back to the early 7th millennium BCE, making them one of the longest cultivated plants. As they were 7 millennia ago, today beans are a significant source of protein. If you're looking for complex carbohydrates, folate, fiber, iron, eat some beans. They are excellent sources of each of those, a very healthy choice for any meal or snack. They are also an excellent source of fiber, low in fat and high in complex carbohydrates, folate, and iron. There are approximately 40,000 bean varieties in the world. I am sure I have not tried them all. How do we know which ones to choose? Well, snacking on chickpeas provide us with one of the best choices. Also known as garbanzo beans, these legumes pack a whopping 12.5 grams of fiber, 71% of the recommended daily intake of folate, 84% of magnesium, and 26% of iron per serving in just 1 cup. Add chickpeas to stew, and it would be just delicious. Add some spices, and as you can see there, it looks like a really good snack. Okay, another bean is called the soybean. Its seed contains 17% oil and 63% meal, 50% of which is protein. Because soybeans contain no starch, they are a good source of protein for diabetics. In East Asia, the bean is extensively consumed in the forms of soy milk and tofu, a curd somewhat resembling cottage cheese. Soybeans are also sprouted for use as a salad ingredient or as a vegetable, and may be eaten roasted or as a snack. Young soybeans, known as edamame, are commonly steamed or boiled and eaten directly from the pod, which is my favorite. Now, our next slide will talk to you about, well, show you actually, tomorrow, I'm sure there'll be tons of barbecues, and this just happens to be some delicious meat with a side of baked beans. Now, I think the most popular baked beans are Bush's baked beans. And if you see from the next slide, Ken went to the Bush's, visiting center. Tell us about your trip.
Yeah, that was last year when we were in Tennessee and Kentucky, and we were driving out somewhere from Dollywood one day to go rafting, and this is probably on a side road that we were taking about, 15 miles from Dollywood. We came by the Bush's Baked Bean Visitor Center. We didn't have time that day, so we went back the next day, and it was really fun. They have a museum there, they have a general store, and the museum, of course, has a little film about the history. And they do have a great restaurant there. We didn't have time to eat there, but of course, we all know what they serve there, right? Everybody starts out with some sort of Bush's baked beans. But it was a lot of fun. That's my daughter there posing with, I forget the name of the dog now. Right, with the dog, and of course, it was a lot of fun. All right, our weather is going to stay pretty consistent over the next several days. Not going to change too much in temperature or the fact that we're going to get the morning marine layer. And then it comes in, as you saw, in the evening. It just depends how thick it's going to be. And that is really hard to predict because we had some days, a while ago, we had a lot of drizzle in the morning, and yet it cleared by about 9:30, where other days it just didn't. It just sat around. So today it's already clearing. So if you're watching this, the morning is going to be like yesterday. Temperatures, like I said, are just going to be very consistent. Really, all those temperatures are below normal by probably, I would say, anywhere from 3 to 5 degrees for this time. But it's going to be pleasant, and we may get a little fog out there for the 4th of July, which again is not unusual. Around Orange County today, things are looking nice and just pleasant everywhere you go. Nice cooling temperatures. Inland a little bit more. You can see 80 degrees up there. That's around Yorba Linda, Brea area. Foothills 78, and then of course Palm Springs 102. So not too bad. Hey, I do want to mention, with 4th of July, an American icon passed away, I think it was yesterday or today. Lee Iacocca, for those of you who don't remember who he was, of course, he brought Chrysler back from bankruptcy. He created the minivan, the K-car, and what a lot of people don't remember, he created the Ford Mustang. So really, he's brought us a lot. We're still driving the Mustang. We're still driving the minivan. So Lee Iacocca passed away, I think it was 94. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
At Freedom Village Assisted Living, we provide loving care and support when your loved one needs it most. We believe in laughing more and caring more. Dining will be an experience, not just a meal. We offer opportunities to create new memories. Your family will feel like they are part of our family as we work toward creating an extraordinary difference in lives worth living. To schedule a tour and complimentary lunch and for more information, please call us at 949-340-8108 or visit our website, freedomvillage.org.
Welcome back. I'm Kiana Lee. Today we're talking with Dr. Christine Chung of 7-Day Dental. Today's topic is bad breath. Doctor, what do we need to know about bad breath? Mom.
Oh, sorry. Bad breath is caused by poor oral hygiene, which eventually leads to dental, gum disease, and decay. It's an easy fix.
Thank you, doctor. So don't wait, people. Come on in and get your 7-Day Dental smile.
The Red Sox are 1 out away. And the Dodgers are down to their final strike. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Red Sox win the World Series. And the best team in baseball wins it all.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
And with me right now from the GRF board is Annette Soul, and Annette is the vice president, but the other day she chaired the meeting because Beth was out of town. Welcome. Always good to see you. It's been a while since you've been on.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
And we're going to start out by talking about the foundation of Laguna Woods Village because they were presented a wonderful check from the Men's Golf Club.
Yes, that was yesterday, Tuesday, July 2nd, we had our GRF board meeting, and the fun highlight for me was the presentation of that check. And it was the amount of $35,500, and it was from the Laguna Woods Men's Golf Club to the Laguna Woods Village Foundation, whose motto is Neighbor Helping Neighbor. And for me, it was thrilling. VMS partnered with the Laguna Woods Men's Golf Club for the 3rd year for the Memorial Tournament charity benefit, which was held May 18th of 2019. And it was just fun to see, oh, the picture's up, thank you.
Yes.
It was just really, and I thought, what an opportunity for me as the first VP, because Beth was out and my husband is the president. And I just thought, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm really going to love that.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, that is neat that they did that.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. It was very neat. But then Chris Collins got up and spoke about all the good that happens in the village, you know.
Right,
And
right.
it is the only charity that the men's golf club supports, so it was a thrilling thing. Next, the CEO report was given by Jeff Parker, and he focused on the July 4th celebration at Clubhouse 2 from 4 to 9 p.m. And he told everybody, I really love the fact that he covered that it's going to be hot, stay hydrated, bring
Right.
water, don't stay out in the sun too long. So the recreation department has the July events, and it's covered extensively in there.
Right, so
On that
people want to
for
look
people
that up.
want to look at it along with all the other events. The other thing that's going to be featured during the July 4th will be the Centenarian Project, and that was held last Friday
Right.
in the community center, and that'll be at Clubhouse 2. And you can even go on YouTube to listen to what some of the seniors
Yeah,
over 100
that's really
had to
neat
say.
that they did.
It was just
A lot
so
of good
enlightening
work.
about what life was like when they were growing up. Now, GRF passed a motion to approve a resolution to authorize the 27-hole golf course summer closures in extreme temperature and humidity conditions. So they'll close 9 holes for a week in order to be proactive
Right.
and make sure the course doesn't experience too much damage when those conditions are present, permitting play on the other 18 holes. So
Okay.
that'll be good. The other thing GRF passed yesterday was a motion to ratify the board decision not to renew Fox Sports West and Fox Sport Prime ticket contracts for the 2020 cable television channel lineup. VMS Director Chuck Holland has spoken about the issue on your program
Right,
this day.
right.
He's spoken extensively, and other Village TV segments. You know, and you can watch his video on YouTube regarding Chuck Holland's excellent presentation and analysis of why we're doing this. We're doing this to save like $1.8 million, and that's
Right.
huge in the community, and how that will help everyone with their assessments. The following, let's see, motions were approved by the GRF board and now must be postponed for the 28-day for member review and comment to comply with Civil Code Section 4360. And that is the broadband collection policy. That was shortened from 90 days to 60, and then it was allowing the VMS employees, you know, an automatic procedure to do it without
Okay.
having to come back multiple times to the board and wasting it. Because what we were hearing from the people that were assessed was, why did this take 6 months, you know, for me to know this or whatever?
right.
And it's really unfortunate. So now we've shortened the string so people will be knowing about it much
Okay.
sooner. And I think that they'll really like that. And the other thing was we awarded a contract for Clubhouse 4 pool deck rebuild. That's on the 28-day because there is mold, and we wanted to make sure that the building or the room underneath the decking,
Right.
you know, is basically, we wanted to make sure that the mold got handled
Yeah.
sooner rather than later. So hopefully it will pass again when we vote on it in August.
Okay, and
So
that
we're
deck is
excited.
above those rooms that I
Yes.
guess a lot of people.
Well, not a lot of people really use the decking.
No, but at one time they used the rooms a lot.
Yes,
Right.
they did.
Yeah.
And we'd like to get back to that.
Yeah.
So we're working on it. Now, the other thing that happened was the GRF board voted to send back to voted to send to CAC because it had kind of circuitously missed us. It went to M&C, and that would be the tennis resolution to approve supplemental funding. So that's
Okay.
going to come to the CAC committee meeting.
Okay.
And then as far as another thing that spoke was VMS Board of Directors report to GRF was done by Dr. Lisa Bender, and what she
Right.
did was, who's the president, she spoke about the employee newsletter and how good that was. And there was topics in there that she covered which were wonderful. Basically, 10 powerful steps to diffuse angry customers, which I think is very needed.
Yeah.
And the other thing was how to communicate with people that have, you know, hearing loss, and then how to encourage your coworkers to answer your emails, and also like a kudos for in the village. It was just nice for us to see that what things are redone. Since Eileen Palin has joined us, 18 months ago,
Right.
the whole face of our communication for media has really changed.
Right.
And we're getting all of these different reports, which is very nice. So we were thrilled about it. The other thing that happened was the financial report by Treasurer Diane Phelps, who reported that from the income statement as of May 31st of 2019, the net revenue or expense, basically the variance, is only $89,000. So because everybody was concerned because so much in golf revenue was lost during the rains in February.
Right, yeah.
And everybody was wondering. So that was good to hear too, because usually every month as we go, it will lessen, hopefully. As
Yeah,
the
that's
hours
true.
are longer, the play is longer, and there's just more things in the community happening.
Right.
So it was just a very, it was just a real nice day yesterday, just to have everybody there. Everybody was well prepared. And and then one of the residents spoke. She had come up months earlier to speak about some trouble she was having, and she had brought it to our board. And it was nice to hear her come back with the good report that it had been resolved.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah,
thrilling.
very well done. Well, good. So you chaired the meeting. Maybe you'll do it again sometime. Who knows?
Well, if Beth is gone, but I have a great and deep appreciation for Beth Perrick and all the work that goes into preparing for that
Right.
and conducting it.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Annette, good to see you.
Same here.
Take
Thank
care, and we'll be right back.
Before I tell you what I'm about to tell you, let me tell you that it's very important that you listen to what I'm going to tell you. Looking good, Albert. The people have spoken. They want a man of action. Real gold? They want a leader who will stare boredom in the face and say, not on my watch. Insert me, Rob Riggle, the new mayor of Funner, California. It's not a word, it's a place. Funner!
Hi, I'm Brian Rott, President and CEO of Cartmart here in Laguna Woods. My family's been in the golf cart business since 1959, and we win our customers over with the simple belief of we treat you right. We are proud to be the authorized dealer for Club Cart here in Orange County and your go-to source for the sales and service to other major brands. We're conveniently located on El Toro Road, just minutes from Laguna Woods. So come by and see for yourself, while when doing business with Cartmart, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
Your body is made for work, play, and adventure. All the things that make life amazing. But when pain gets in the way, turn to Hoag Orthopedic Institute to get you back to doing the things you love. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, we're experts at getting you out of pain and back to golf, running, or yoga. Whatever makes you, you.
Through my window, I see the first sunlight, and I feel the warm ocean breeze. I see the waves that lulled me all night. That's what my window brings me.
Look at this.
That view is $1 million.
It's amazing. We can look at these kinds of places within our budget.
You don't have a bad view from here anywhere you look.
It's all about the view. Sunday night is beach night. Sunday night at 8, only on HGTV.
Dental health is important, and it can be tough to find the best fit for your needs. Flora Stenger General and Specialty Dental Practice covers most of my dental needs in one location. Their on-staff specialists provide seamless services and communication between me, my doctors, and my insurance company. Located right down the road from Laguna Woods, our bus service stops right in front of their building. For the first time, I'm getting the dental care I need with the treatment I deserve. And my dental health has never been better. Call and book your first appointment today. I'm glad I did.
Welcome back. Today we have David Lang, who is here with the South Orange County Community College District, and as always they have wonderful stuff to report, which is pretty usual for you guys, and I'm always so excited to hear about it because, as I mentioned to you before, I did attend Saddleback College and is always so impressed excuse me, with all the different things that are going on. So take it away.
Oh, okay. Well, it's always a pleasure to be here, obviously, and normally it's fun to be here because we have lots of good news to report, and I hope today won't be a disappointment in that regard either.
All right, well, go right ahead. So you've got some things going on in the area, and I know that the service area is a wide. Tell me what the service area is.
So we basically cover all of South Orange County, which encompasses about 382 square miles.
Okay.
We serve over 900,000 residents. And we're in 26 different communities, so it's a large area that we cover.
Right, exactly. Indeed. Okay, and did you guys have anything happen with your budgets?
Well, we did. At this last meeting on Monday, June 24th, we passed our tentative budget for the year.
Okay.
And it was a record budget in terms of totals. So we'll wind up showing revenue of something close to $1 billion this year.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a big number. Okay. Some of that is a large carryover balance that we'll contribute to. So that's not, we don't spend all of that over the course of the year. We've got certain funds that continue to build up. Okay. And one of the things that we'll talk about, or we can talk about now, is the fact that we are what's called a basic aid district. So unlike many other districts in the state, because we have such a strong local property tax base, we get to keep the excess revenue from our local property taxes over what we would get from state apportionment.
Oh, I see.
Which for us is a huge thing. On the other hand, it means that we have to be, well, we consider that to be, that excess to be our bond money. Okay. So we will not ask the citizens to, support us in any sort of bond measure. We're going to use that money to build out the infrastructure that we need to. Okay. And we do have some very ambitious capital improvement plans in our district.
Well, I was going to say, will you be talking about what you're earmarking that money for here?
We will.
Great.
So I can get into that a little bit. So one of the, obviously just supporting the colleges themselves takes up the bulk of our budget, and probably the single biggest expense that makes up that, as you can well imagine, is the salaries that we pay for folks that work in our district. We're one of the big employers, frankly, in South Orange County.
Exactly. And you have good teachers, and that's what's important, right, to be competitive.
That's exactly right. So we have, we like to think we've got some of the best teachers in the state, and in order to retain that kind of talent, you need to pay them fairly, and I think we do that.
Right.
In addition to that, as you may recall, we were the recipient of about 60 acres from the old Tustin Marine Helicopter Base, and we have decided, or we decided a number of years ago, that we would basically focus that effort on high technology.
Okay.
And that would be a very participatory initiative involving both our colleges, Irvine Valley College and Saddleback Community College.
Okay.
So the first building that we have there now is basically a science program type of building that we teach classes there.
Okay.
But we're also looking to try and partner with a lot of other organizations in the community. So, for example, we hope to be able to partner with UCI on some initiatives, perhaps the Cal States, as well as businesses that are looking for an educational component.
I see. Would you be gearing maybe those buildings more towards a science research kind of thing if you were partnering with UCI?
I would say STEM will be a big component of that. Science, technology, et cetera. So yes, that will be something that we will very much concentrate.
That's exciting. That's a lot of land.
It is, and it has been a laborious effort over the years. We've been going at this for many, many years. I think there are a lot of folks, including the trustees, that would frankly like to have been a little maybe further along with our plans, in fact, than that we are. But we're going to keep plugging away, and we know that eventually good things are going to come from this.
Well, you want to get it right for sure.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed is that you guys were able to keep your enrollment fees at $46 a unit.
Isn't that incredible?
That is amazing.
Yes. Community colleges continue to be the best bargain in the entire educational system.
Yeah.
And I hope and I think that a lot of people really appreciate that. Community colleges have a lot of different mandates that include obviously both training students for technical education, teaching students that will eventually transfer to the four-year institutions, the universities and the state colleges, as well as we have a thriving emeritus program, as you well know, here in this community. So, and our trustees are very committed to the emeritus program, as well as all of the other programs as well. Obviously, you can't be all things to all people, but I think if anybody does a great job of trying to serve all of those different constituencies, it's the community colleges.
Yeah, great. And then tell me about the second line that you have there about a second year of free tuition. What does that actually comprise of?
Well, so the state basically has decided that obviously the cost of education is significant for students. We want to try and make it a little bit easier for our students so that they aren't as significantly in debt when they graduate from college. And I think that's really the state's effort along those lines. Now, frankly, am I a very strong proponent of that? I have to admit I'm not. I happen to think that you probably value something a little bit more when you have to pay something for it. So I come from that kind of old school, but what can I say?
Right.
In any event, I think this is something that the state has offered that students will readily and should readily take advantage of to help them in their educational plans.
Okay, excellent. And then something about deferred maintenance and instructional equipment.
Right. So the state, frankly, the state has not done a very good job over the years of providing a lot of deferred maintenance for the community college system. And Saddleback, as you know, is an older campus, and we have a significant amount of deferred maintenance. Fortunately, we've been able to pay for a lot out of the college budget and using funds from basic aid that we don't consider to be ongoing type funds in order for those purposes. So it's nice to see that the state is contributing towards that deferred maintenance pot. It's much needed.
Okay. So what are maybe some of the things that you're going to be working on over the course of this next year?
Well, let's see, specific deferred maintenance projects. Actually, I brought a copy of our budget. And, and I should mention to your viewers that all of this information is available online. If you go to our website, South Orange County Community College District.com, you can look up our budget. So we're very transparent in terms of our finances, which is a great thing. So a couple of things on the, let me see if I can quickly answer your question regarding what's coming out of that deferred maintenance pot. Well, it's a whole variety of different capital improvement projects. I'm not going to have a lot of the specifics. Some are what they call access control projects. Some are ADA projects for disabled students. Other scheduled maintenance. We put a lot of money in towards technology, in both developing our own software as well as making hardware and software available to our students, because that's such a large component of education these days.
Well, I know, and to make it easier for them to register for classes or to get information from the teachers. Sometimes you have the classes that you don't have to actually be on campus for, and they need to get all of their information.
No, that's
so that's
exactly
a lot.
right. And I tell you, we have some of the sharpest technology people I'm bragging a little bit here, so excuse me, in our district, they have developed some very unique programs, one of which is called MAP, or My Academic Plan, and it basically allows the students to lay out what their academic plan will be for the years that they are with us. And I think frankly, I think people have found it to be a very helpful tool, and it's something I think that other community college districts are starting to copy and model.
Well, anything that's going to help them, transfer to their, four-year college of choice is excellent if that's what they choose to do. Okay, so your fall semester begins, wow, August 19th. Is that earlier than normal?
No, that's about in keeping with how we've done it before. So yes, you're right. We are coming up on a new academic year very shortly, and I think people are very excited about that. Yes. We certainly are. And again, I want to just leave everybody with the notion that we are in great fiscal shape in our district. And we'll, I think, continue to monitor that very closely. We've got a great management team in place, great teachers, so it's happening here at South Orange County Community College District.
It's like you said, it's very competitive. People flock to come here, and you give everybody a nice alternative. So thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice talking with you.
All right. So if you want more information, remember you can always go to soccd.edu. Okay.
Correct.
We'll be right back. Sometimes you just type.
I choose to make friends out of neighbors.
I choose to start a new chapter.
I choose to live an active lifestyle.
Choose to experience the good life at Villa Valencia. Call or visit us today.
I'm a strong believer that there's something for everyone out there. But some people never stop searching. I've looked long and hard through these parts, and I thank my lucky stars I stumbled across a special place, a unique place, where you never know what you'll find. The Trading Post, only on Channel 6.
Welcome back. I'm Kiana Lee. Today we're talking to Dr. Chuck Lee of 7-Day Dental. Today's topic is emergency dental care. Doctor, what do we need to know about emergency dental care?
At 7-Day Dental, we are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year for your dental needs.
Thank you, Doctor. So come on in and get your 7-Day Dental smile.
At Freedom Village Assisted Living, we provide loving care and support when your loved one needs it most. We believe in laughing more and caring more. Dining will be an experience, not just a meal. We offer opportunities to create new memories. Your family will feel like they are part of our family as we work toward creating an extraordinary difference in lives worth living. To schedule a tour and complimentary lunch and for more information, please call us at 949-340-8108 or visit our website, freedomvillage.org.
At Memorial Carey Saddleback Medical Center, we are a magnet designated facility, which means that we're in the top 8% of hospitals across the nation that are recognized for high quality patient outcomes and nursing excellence. And what that means is that we have nurses that are highly engaged and enthusiastic about their workplace, that we have lower vacancy rates, lower turnover, and high nursing satisfaction scores.
Well, today I told our next guest if she couldn't make it in, we'd just have a mannequin here standing in for her. But she made it in. Shirley Witt is here from the Florence Sylvester, and good to see you.
I'm a living mannequin.
You're a living mannequin. Yes, you are.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. And 4th of July coming up tomorrow,
That's right.
and you guys are going to be closed for a couple days, right?
We're going to be closed the 4th and the 5th.
Yes.
So we're taking a long weekend. But so today we're celebrating our 4th of July at the center today at 11:30.
Oh, very
so
good.
We're going to have a big 4th of July
You're going to have
celebration.
the typical food?
Yeah, we're going to have barbecue wings and potato
Oh, very
salad.
good.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
That'll be a lot of fun.
And we have some nice patriotic music entertainment, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Good.
We just, I got my hand slapped. I wanted to do fireworks, but they wouldn't let me, so.
Yeah, that would have been nice. And Cheryl's not here because was she up in Canada for Canada Day?
She, you know what? They had Canada Day at Doheny.
Oh, did they really?
For some reason. I don't know why, because July 1st is Canada Day. So
yes, yeah.
She was out celebrating Canada Day all over the county.
That's
so.
good.
So here I am. So a couple things that are going on at the Senior Center in July. First of all, it says relieving neck and back pain. And that does not mean the pain in your neck you get from your spouse.
Okay.
That's not what that's about. Because I get that quite often. So Dr. Liao will be here Tuesday, July 9th.
Okay.
And he's going to talk about pains in your neck and your back and what you can do about them. We all have those.
Right. Are
We all
these
have
things
that.
do you know if he's going to discuss, you can do on your own at home to kind of just...
Yeah. Probably a little bit of both.
Okay.
You know, it's non-surgical, non-surgical thing.
Good.
So that's this Tuesday, July 9th, with Dr. Liao, and he's a great neurosurgeon in the community here. Also, on July 18th, it's learning everything there is to know about wills and trusts, which there's a lot to know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And people don't understand. A couple of the subjects is, you know, what are they? Do we have to have a trust?
Right. What is
do we
the
have
difference
to have
between
a will?
the two? Yes.
Exactly. Why do I need a trustee? What does a trustee do? And a lot of elementary things that we should know. But they will go over things that maybe you should ask your attorney if you need to go and have your will or your trust checked out. Because a lot of people have wills and trusts, but then they don't look at them for 10 or 15 years, and things change.
Yeah.
So
that's always a good idea.
yes, absolutely. So we have Laura Meyer from Meyer's Attorneys, and they're in Newport Beach, and they're very, very good. They're elder law attorneys. So we've dealt with them before,
very
and
good.
they're very good. And that will be on Thursday, July 18th at 10 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
And then, I know you enjoy these, the movie guy is coming to the center, and he's wonderful. He comes to the center probably once a month or once every couple months. He's from Hollywood. And what he does is he'll show a movie, and this one's going to be Yankee Doodle Dandy. He'll show an older movie, and what he'll do is he'll talk about behind the scenes of the movie, what the actors have done, maybe the affairs they had, or how they got into that movie, or what's the producers doing, all sorts of interesting things that you want to hear about.
It is interesting when you find out
it's very interesting.
Movies that past or present, how it came about.
And
all.
He does all the old ones. So this is going to be Yankee Doodle Dandy, and with James Cagney, and let's see, July 24th at 1 o'clock at the Senior Center. So he's very, very interesting. And then he'll show the movie.
Okay.
And then
yeah,
he'll talk
that's
about
a
it
lot
some
of
more.
fun.
Absolutely. And of course, my big fundraiser, Casino Night, is coming up September 14th.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just mark that on your calendar, September 14th. It's a fundraiser for the Senior Center.
Now, as far as this goes, this is something that, if I'm not mistaken, you sell a ticket in advance that includes so many...
$100.
Right,
$100 worth of chips.
And then if you want to buy more.
Yeah, it's $25 to get in, and you get $100 worth of chips, and then you go to the gaming tables, and if you run out of chips right away, then you buy some more. But it's a fundraiser for the center. It's a nice, casual, we turn the whole center into a casino. It's a nice, casual, fun night, and it's to help the programs at the Senior Center.
Yeah, just beware of Cheryl. She uses loaded dice and marked cards.
You got to be careful with Cheryl. She's, that girl got a heavy hand, I'm telling you.
She does.
So that's September 14th. Mark that down on your, on your calendar. And again, tomorrow's our July 3rd, July 3rd, 4th of July party.
Yeah.
So, and I just want to thank everybody who has donated to the Florence Sylvester and to Adro over the last month. We had a campaign going, and
That's
we
right.
really
Yeah.
appreciate that. And I want to thank the Laguna Woods Foundation for their generous support for us. So it makes a difference. We take care of the seniors in this community, and we're going to be there for you, and hopefully the community will be there for us also.
All right, very good. Say hi to everyone over there.
Will.
Have a good
I
4th
will.
of July. Remember, they're closed tomorrow and Friday.
And Friday,
right?
yes, we are.
Okay.
So don't come knocking on the doors.
No.
We'll be there.
Yes.
We'll see everybody on Monday morning.
All right, you take care. Always
Thank
good
you.
to see you, and we'll be right back. There.
Welcome back. AutoNation Irvine Toyota, Ephraim, you know, the man, is here today to talk to us about what is going on over at Irvine Toyota. And you've brought us some little socks, but we're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
Let's first start.
Good
We
morning.
got a chance. Good morning. We got a chance to go out there and visit you guys, and I'm really
Yeah.
glad we did because it was amazing. I've never been to a dealership where you drive in right there and it was really beautiful and pristine, and then you
Right.
guys take the car somewhere else. Tell me how that all came about.
Yeah, it is kind of neat. It's different. So again, right on Research Drive, right where Research and Bake are, right? Because we were saying, hey, not everyone may know where we're at.
Right.
It's on 24 acres. We're the largest footprint dealership in all of Orange County. It's huge. When we first bought this a long time ago, they said it was the like a place so big that you could have like a whole carnival. It was just huge.
Right.
I mean, most dealerships don't have something that expansive, so it's neat. So our campus is spread out with our service center as you drive up to the left, and then our main showroom, and then our display is just enormous. It's kind of neat.
Right,
It's
right.
different.
No, but I really like the fact that when you drive in, it's like I said, you drive in and everybody's there to help you, and all the service folks are there.
Yeah,
And then
that's
it's
right.
not like it's all one thing, which I think is nice.
Yeah, and so there's enough room, and it is a little bit different and welcoming, don't you think? I'm really glad you guys came to visit.
Yeah, it was
because you know, it's different, and I wanted you guys to see how really everything kind of works, especially on that Laguna Woods Wednesday.
At a later time, we'll probably go into more detail about service and things like that, because
That's right.
we shot some other, I mean, your service bay, how many cars can you guys do at one time?
Oh wow, we service about 170, 180 cars a day, every day except for Sunday. Is that crazy?
That's a lot of cars.
It's a lot, and most people would never guess that, but our business is that big.
Right.
But it's fun. The waiting room is welcoming and nice and easy. You can get snacks and stuff, and of course on Wednesday we have special treats for our Laguna Woods Wednesday.
That's right. Make sure
So
you go
that's
today.
kinda-
That's today.
And so that's kind of cool. It's different, and more importantly, it's just, you know, good people that care. There to service you. I love that we went through that whole notion in service that stay in your car and let us just check it out. You know, with the weather changing like that, let's make sure the air is good and tires,
Right. Oh,
whatever
yeah.
it might
You guys
be.
went through the whole thing. It was like kind of a, I don't know, is it like a 10-point checklist, or what do you guys do?
Well, when you come in just for that pit stop, it's whatever is needed right there.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's just, hey, we're going to do that gas station stop service for you, right? And of course, we're not charging for that. Come in, let's just make sure that we're well taken care of, and you know where we're at. And then it's that point of contact, so that when you really need us, you know who to come see. That's all.
Right. Perfect. All right. Good. We have some socks here that are, looks like they're pink.
Yes, they are.
And they are for cancer research. So tell me how this works.
That's right. So today I brought you some socks.
That's some socks.
Because I just went out and made these and gave them to my staff.
Okay.
And I thought they'd look great on you. But,
Thank you.
you know, part of everything we do at the dealership, it's a permanent commitment at AutoNation Irvine Toyota that proceeds from every transaction, whether it's in service or in sales, new or used cars, part of everything we do goes through cancer research. And we, as a company, we've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh, wow.
Because this is a big deal. You know, unfortunately, this has touched all of our lives, and it's a big deal. So you know, doing the right thing and part of being part of the community and just, you know, having an alignment or focus on things that really do matter to us.
Right,
I have
exactly.
242 employees at the store, and unfortunately, as I said, this has touched us all, and so we think that that's an important. You'll notice that our license plate frame is always pink, and it says "Drive Pink," because it's just something we do.
Okay.
It's an important thing that we make a commitment towards.
Now, do you present the monies raised at the end of the year, throughout the year? How does that work?
Well, you know what, we don't really publish it because it's actually accumulated into quite a big amount of money.
Okay.
We just let everybody know that part of our part of everything that we do, all the transactions, the proceeds go to cancer research, and I think that's kind of neat.
Excellent. No, I love that.
Yeah, it's something they've been doing for years, and I really just I'm proud of that. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Well, you should
I
be.
had a customer say, "Hey, I'm only buying because I saw that," and then he related his story, and I just thought, you know what? Say no more. Thank you for saying that, because you know it's an important part of just doing what's right.
Well, yes, and you're giving back, and that is a unique aspect, I think, to your organization. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I do too.
Tell me a little bit about some cool things that have been happening, like within the last week. I know you come on every week, but there must be something neat.
Well, it is. I mean, and I love when y'all came out. You came to the showroom too, and just again, you know, noticed for yourself just how big it is. And what's neat about that is that then when customers come over, and again, I have someone visit me every single day, and that's not an exaggeration, and it's neat. And you know, there's a cafe, so we sit there and chat, and just it's a place to come. Even if you have a little time to visit, I have a friend that comes by often, and I love it. And so, what are we doing? It's neat because someone always has a question about technology.
Right.
These cars are so techy these days that it's always a great place to come, even if it's not a Toyota, to come and just get some answers and a little help with adjusting this and pairing my new phone to the car that I have. I just got a new phone, and hey, it's a place to come and get help. So it's cool.
And I like that, and I will say you guys definitely do a good job. So thank you.
Thank you.
What is today? Today's Wednesday, and it's Laguna Woods Village Day.
Yes, it is.
Let's talk about some of the promotions you guys do for them.
Well, it's that pit stop. Which also means we also have a reduced rate for everything relating to just maintenance, which is if you need an oil change, if you're coming in just for even some sort of repair, like you need brakes or something like that. And an alignment is $79 as opposed to normally being, I think it's $119.
Okay.
So come in. And we have extra staff on Wednesday specifically for this reason, so it's kind of cool.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Awesome stuff.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week, and maybe we'll have Steve come on and he can talk a little bit about some of the nitty gritty of the service stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah,
Thanks. Nice to have you on.
Thank you, Lisa.
And remember, if you want to bring your car in on Wednesdays or any day during the 6 days that they're open, you can always just go on in and ask for Ephraim, because he said that is what he wants you to do. So just ask for Ephraim because he is available. We'll be right back.
Having great home care is as easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm Lori Renaud with ActiCare Responsive In-Home Care. We can provide the perfect caregiver for you to receive exceptional care in the comfort of your home. Step 1, call to schedule a care consultation. Step 2, meet with a registered nurse in your home. Step 3, start receiving care. Aging doesn't have to be difficult. Call today to get the help you deserve.
Your attention. Please take down this number. Did you know that adults with untreated hearing loss experience a 30 to 40% faster decline in cognitive abilities and are more likely to develop dementia? Those with a mild hearing loss are 3 times more likely to have a history of falling. An annual hearing screening is urgent for memory care to help prevent cognitive decline and thus delay the onset of dementia. Free hearing checkups are now being offered free of charge. If you have not had an annual hearing exam, please take advantage of this free opportunity. If hearing loss is detected, hearing aids will be available to try for 10 days. Evaluations only take 30 minutes, but you must call for an appointment. Hearing screening is urgent for memory care. Please take preventive action. Call now.
Are you looking for a better way to manage your medication? MedBox by AmeriPharma has redefined the pharmacy experience. No more pill organizers and vials. When we fill your prescriptions, you get all your medications conveniently packaged by the dose and delivered to your door at no additional cost. This means no change in insurance, copays, or out-of-pocket expenses. Call our specialists today and discover the new way of pharmacy. MedBox by AmeriPharma.
Well, our movie coming up on Friday. Do you know about this one, 5 Feet Apart?
I do. You know, it's a really cute movie. It's about a pair of teenagers that have cystic fibrosis, and they're both in the hospital, and they meet in the hospital, and of course, young love prevails, though their disease means they must avoid close physical contact. So I think the whole movie just sort of is a premise around them meeting and kind of experiencing what it's like to trying to be normal, even though they're in a hospital setting. But it does star Haley Lou Richardson, Cole Sprouse, and Moses Arias. And that will be our Friday movie at 2 and 7 p.m. So it's a very cute movie.
Yeah, and of comedy coming up on Monday called Uncle Drew, right? Didn't you see this?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see this one. No, it's about an anti-ageist comedy about a man's dream to win the Rucker Classic Streetball Tournament in Harlem. And is this movie a slam dunk or a foul? I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
I don't know, but it does.
You know the basketball terms.
But Shaquille O'Neal is in this, and I don't know if any other actual players are in this. It seems to me that this is the second one, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. But I mean, it looks cute. All the little, they have lots of like. Look
I
at
thought
Shaquille
Jabbar.
O'Neal. I don't know what he's trying to look like there.
Yeah, and it looks
Chewbacca
like Kareem is in this, but I'm not sure. Somebody looks like him.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, they might have some cameos in there of other basketball players just for fun. But anyway, it looks like a fun movie, something entertaining.
Yeah, and that'll be on Monday. Now you're going to tell us about the 4th of July
event.
Okay,
so that, you know, obviously that's tomorrow, and we have a few celebrations that are going on around town. We have one that'll be at Clubhouse 2, and that's from 4 to 9 p.m. The gate opens at 4 p.m. and the fireworks start at 8:45. It is free admission, and of course, one of my favorite bands is going to be there, Pickleback Shine. Very entertaining and very fun. Then they have the fun fireworks, kids zone. They're going to show off the Village Centenarian project that they've been working on, and food and beverages will be available. There will be a shuttle service from Clubhouse 7 and also the community center to Clubhouse 2. So if you want more information about that, you can always email recreation@vmsinc.org. And then the other fun one that's going on is a 4th of July musical feast. And that will be at Clubhouse 1, and that's at 2:30. Oh, 2:31. 2:31. And I remember he was saying the reason why is it gives you something to talk about. So this is being put on by Doug Custance, the music director, and it will be a sing-along Armed Forces tribute, which is awesome. And all the proceeds will be donated to the USO in honor of the 244th birthday of the U.S. Army.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun if you want to go to that. So you've got
so
a
there's
couple
lots
events
to choose from.
And also coming up this week on Saturday, the 6th, is the Best of the 60s with Dennis Tufano. He is from the former group, the Buckinghams, and he's going to be putting on performance, also featuring Cannibal and the Headhunters, which was, I guess, a group back in the 60s as well.
Oh, what kind of music is this supposed to be?
It just
60s,
says the Best of the 60s, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So there you go.
Groovy.
And that will be On Saturday, Performing Arts Center, and I think there's 2 shows, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't show on what we have here, the show time, but call over there at the Performing Arts Center, and they can tell you exactly, what the thing is, because I know there's 3 levels of tickets to get.
Right.
So the number over there is 597-4288.
Perfect. Can I tell them about this one?
Yes, the
This
Sound
is my
of
favorite.
Music.
I told you yesterday that I am a big fan of the Sound of Music, and the Lutheran Church of the Cross and Aliso Viejo Christian School is going to be doing this performance, and it's July 11th through the 14th, Thursday through Saturday at 6:30 p.m. and then Sunday at 2. Tickets are inexpensive, $12 for adults, $10 for students, and it will be performed at the Aliso Viejo Christian School on 1 Orion in Aliso Viejo. And you can purchase the tickets at Lutheran Church of the Cross, or you can call them at 837-4673, and that should just be a really fun performance.
Yeah.
I mean, the music will be great, and sing along, I'm sure.
Yeah, and she said they have 50 in the cast.
That's a lot.
That's an awful lot.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
so.
when she told me that, I was going, wow, that's
Yeah.
a lot to handle.
Yeah.
for
All right,
someone.
Ken, the weather is looking pretty darn good for the 4th of July.
Yeah,
excited.
the conditions are typical, meaning having the early morning fog and then it coming back in later in the evening.
Okay.
That happens, it seems, year after year. We are, though, I think good. We're going to be probably about 5 degrees below normal.
Oh.
So that the temperatures are a little bit less than what they normally would be. But that's fine. If you're out and about somewhere, you're not going to get real hot at all. In fact, if you're looking at the fireworks later on the evening, you may or may not need a sweater or something like that. Right. So, and that not unusual at all. So going forward, our temperatures and the conditions are going to be pretty much the same. It's just going to be how much fog we get in the morning or coming in the evening, how soon it'll come in. If you're watching us in the morning right now, it's already dissipated like it did yesterday. A little bit cooler today. Yesterday, I think we're probably going to be, I want to say, maybe about 4 or 5 degrees cooler than what we had yesterday. So going forward, just nice and pleasant and mild. And I keep saying enjoy this because, we get August, September.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it might be starting a little later,
Yeah, so here we are around everywhere today, looking very nice anywhere you go, even out in Palm Springs, 102, and I've been out to Palm Springs for the 4th of July before, and it's fun. They do a lot of stuff out there as well. Lake Arrowhead, looking pretty good up there. Really everywhere is just nice, pleasant, mild weather.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow we will not have a This Day in honor of July 4th. I'm sure they'll have some other programming for you to watch.
Yeah, we got some movies doing.
Yep, some movies and fun stuff. So have a fun 4th of July, and we'll see you back here on Friday morning.
Yep, take care. Bye-bye.